Okay. Ooh, I got your notification for
Yes,
my cell phone.
yes. Hello, everybody. This is Eaglevp or Time with Gramps, and tonight's special guest is Alina from Eclectic Alu channel. And I will have to put the link into the chat window for you. And then if anybody wants to come on, they can come on. Got nobody in at the moment. I don't think so. There we are. The link's in now. Yes. So, oh, we've got 5 viewers. Didn't realise we'd got 5 viewers.
Great.
It
Who
is.
are
So, Alina, could you tell us a bit about yourself?
About myself? Okay. I'm from Argentina, from Buenos Aires, and I've been living in Buenos Aires all my life, but I went to the US for 3 years. I lived there for 3 years and got my master's degree in professional counseling there. And then we came back, and now we're here back at home in Buenos Aires. And yes, I have two sons. They are 11 and 13. And yeah, that's me. And I started my YouTube channel, and I have a blog, and yeah, all
It's all
that.
right. I'm just, we've got a few in the chat. We've got Bosnia, we've got Barraboy Woods, we've got Kev74. So I'm just saying hello to them all.
Hello, hello.
Because Alina can't see the chat. So
No.
Kev74 says, how are we doing tonight?
Great. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Hi.
Yeah. So you've got to keep a line on the chat, otherwise they lose interest. So every now and again, I will interrupt and go over to that then. So
please.
you've got two children then, Alina. How old are they both?
Yes, they are 11 and 13. They're not at home right now because they're with their dad. So the silence is king here in this house today. So
yeah.
everything is
So
good.
do they often spend time with the father?
Yes, they do. They go, whenever they want and whenever he wants, and it's that way. Yeah. So it's summer here, and I think they went paddle surfing today. That's what they wanted to do. So yeah, it's been hot, like 35 degrees, like something crazy.
Yeah. So normally, what's the weather like in the winter in Buenos Aires?
In Buenos Aires, it's not that cold. It's mild, but the coldest we have usually would be 0 C, Celsius. And it's rare if we have them below that. It's very rare. Yeah.
And we've got Jeanette Pickering in now. She's on line watching us.
Hello. Hi. Nice
So
to meet you
Barraboy
all.
Woods, just a long chat. Yeah, Barraboy Woods and Bosnia are chatting as well. So how long have you had your YouTube channel then, Alina?
Ooh, I'm so bad at dates, but I'm pretty new. I think about 2 years now. Yes, 2 years or so. And before that, I had my blog, and I started writing, because I love to write, and I like to write about psychology, beauty, everything, and mom stuff, motherhood, parenting, everything. Because I'm a counselor, so I like family interactions and all that. That's very interesting to me. So that's what I do. And I write basically what I like. Everybody says usually go ahead and follow, one niche of things that you have to do. And I don't think I have a niche. I have many, many interests. So that's what I do,
Yeah. So
I
so
guess
what?
that's the best for the channel, but
Yeah. So what do you do your blog on then? Do you do it on Facebook, or have you got a website, or what then, Alina?
My blog, I have a blog called Eclectic Alu. It's at Eclectic Alu blogspot. So that's a blogger blog,
Yeah.
It's a free blog that anybody can access, and you can have your own blog there. It's easy. If I can do it, believe me, all of you can do it. So yeah, it's an easy thing to do. Keith here just pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I'm doing my first live interview. So yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think you've done any live streams on your channel, have you?
No, not at all. I just uploaded a short video telling everybody that I was going to be live, but through my mobile, and that's like something great for me because that's the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, and what are you on now? Are you on your computer or on your phone?
On my phone. I'm on
You're
my
on your
phone.
phone, so
Do
you
you see
can't
me
see
on?
any. You can't see any of the chat at all. Then.
No. Can you please tell me or?
Yeah, we've got the Mitchell family reality TV show. They say hi. I had ISA says hi to us. Jeanette Pickering has just subbed to you. Robert Stanton's in here as well. He says smash the like button. We've got Baraboy Woods and Bosnia Zapadana. I think that's that. Alina, I like you when you are focused on the camera when you talk. Oh, George,
Oh
yes.
yeah. Hi. I have to do that because I'm looking at Keith when he talks. I'm sorry. You're right. That's a big thing for me. When I'm editing my videos, I'm just, oh my God, just look at the camera, please, woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big mistake. I'm sorry. I have to master that yet.
So,
I'm
so
new.
just lately on your channel, then, Alina, you've been doing a lot more makeup and things like that. So, is that the way you want to go with your channel?
Well, I like makeup and all that, but I get bored if I do only those kinds of videos. So I need to do something else. Whatever comes up to mind, like family issues or motivational. I like that a lot. Positivity, body positivity, self care. Right now is a big thing for me, for women. And with all the dieting and just pushing your limits to look a certain way and all that, and that's the main, it's very important to me to transmit.
Yeah.
Self-care is about being okay with yourself and focusing on the important stuff.
Yeah.
Just
We've got Country Farmer in and Tammy's Makeup Treats. They both say hi. We've
hi.
got Oz Beach Andy in. So don't forget, if you don't subscribe to Alina, Eclectic Alu, please go over and support her channel. I'll put the link in
Yes.
again. So that's in. And we've got Act Naturally,
Hi,
who's from
hello.
Toronto. I don't know whether you know any of these channels, Alina, but hiya,
No.
Mark. Hope that you're all right. And I hope Tammy's makeup treats. I've never seen Tammy in any of my interviews, so she's a new one. So I appreciate you coming in. We've got 11 viewers in. I just subbed you and keep focus on the camera. Bosnia said he's subbed to you, so you've got a few more subs on through the
Yeah,
live
I just
stream.
saw that. I just saw the notification. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, hopefully, you'll get a few more subs because people do sub to the people who I
Yes.
interview or
Yeah,
talk
I
to,
will check out their
and
channels because it's all
I used
about.
to call it one-to-one, Alina, but because Richard Parmisano in New Orleans called me Gramps, I've decided to call it Time with Gramps now.
Okay.
So, sorry about getting off the chit chat, but I forget to do the chat window, see? So that's why
You're
I
having
was
too much
told earlier on to
work
keep
here
on
with.
mentioning, otherwise people do leave you if you don't interact with them.
Right, and I'm very interesting to know if everybody has a question. Please go ahead. I
Yeah,
would love to answer that. I always like to answer comments because I'm naturally interested in what people say and just chatting because we're all chatting here. I think we do
yeah.
that for fun. So yeah,
So if anybody's got any questions for Alina, I would appreciate that.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. So no one's come up with any questions, but I'm going to ask
Okay.
you then because 2 years ago you said you started your channel, and the second video you ever put up, can you remember what it was?
The second video? Oh
Yeah.
my. Do you remember? I don't know. You surprised
The,
me with that question.
the second
Let me see.
video you put up
Oh,
was,
yes. Do you have it there?
yeah,
Already?
I've got it here,
Yeah.
yeah, was
Okay,
how
let
to
me see.
make a cheese
Okay.
platter, modern
Yeah.
and varied. Um, it was the second video you ever put up to YouTube, and you've had 3.5 thousand views on that. And
Whoa.
yet, looking at a lot of your other videos, you struggle to get up to the 100 mark. So
Right.
I wonder why that was exceptional.
Well, I remember I put a lot of energy in, thinking about that, and when you have, I have to do this, and then that's sort of a vision or something, and then I did it, and it was. I don't speak there. I'm not there. It's all about the cheese platter. I think it's very practical, like searchable also how to do a cheese platter. Maybe that's it. What do you think, Keith,
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
that's right.
You think that's what?
You've got a couple of questions here. Jeanette Pickering says, "Has the new YouTube guidelines affected you?"
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
I will. They sent me an email, and at first I
what's happened
tried.
there?
Yeah. Okay. So yes, I received an email, and they said, okay, you won't be able to monetize your videos anymore. Sorry, bye. That's it. I said, oh no. It's not that I was making any money really, anyways. That's how I feel. So, you know, I take it, just what it is. I enjoy doing this, so I will keep doing this.
Yeah. Oh well, that's really all I wanted to know was that you're not going to give it up. Uh,
No, 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 not at all.
and
No.
Mr. Boot says, "Are you European?"
Oh, no, I'm from Argentina, Buenos Aires, I'm South America. Woo, down.
So
And
have,
well,
have you,
the thing is, yeah, go ahead, kid.
I was going to say, have you done much traveling in your lifetime then, Alina, so far?
Well, mainly I've been to the US so many times, like about, I don't know, 20 times already, but a lot of times I went to the US and I went to Europe once, but I'm going to go to Europe uh, next Monday. So I'm going to be there for a month with my parents and my two kids. And yes, it will be sort of the first time because I was very little when I went. So I don't remember much. But the thing is, we in Argentina are a mixture of people that come from Europe, mainly Spain and Italy. So Italy and Spain, and then we have German and all around Europe, and of course English too. And yes, but the main people that came here with a big immigration were Spanish people. Hence my last name Blasquez. My dad is all Spanish. His side is all Spanish. Like his first generation Argentinian, sorry, and my mom is Spanish with Italian. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, Mr. Boot says, "I'm always for Argentina in the World Cup."
Oh yes, we're good usually.
And
Well, we were
Offbeat
better when.
Candy says, "Does Argentina still play football?" Yes, they do, Andy, but I don't think they're in this year's World Cup. I think they got knocked out, if I remember right. Might be
Yeah.
wrong on that point, so don't quote me.
No, no, yes, they are not. I don't think they're playing. I don't follow that much, but I know we used to be very good with Maradona, of course.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know him?
Um,
Maradona.
Jeanette Pickering says, "What plans have you got for your channel?"
Oh, plans? Yes, I have lots of videos planned. I have three films already, and but I couldn't, I'm going through a divorce right now, so it's very hard to. I have loads of things to do, and I just want to go and edit. When you need to find the time to go and edit the videos, but I filmed them. So yes, my plans for the future. I have many videos on my mind and already written down and filmed, and I'm going to be vlogging all my trip in Europe and everything. Yeah, and I just bought a new camera for. I'm I'm trying to, get better every day and
Yeah.
do better things.
So what originally got you into YouTube then?
Well, because I had my blog, and I started, writing, and people would comment, and then I would comment back and check out their vlogs. They would also do vlogs and videos in the blog. So I said, "Oh, I need to do that too. That's interesting." And I just love. I've always liked photography, but never really, studied or anything. I always just took pictures, and so I started doing that. And since I was my kids grew up, because my kids were little when I started, so now they are more independent and I have more time for myself. And so yes, that's what I decided to do YouTube, and I just love it. Like, I don't think I will leave it. I'm not making any money, but I like so much to film and edit and everything. I like everything about it. Everything. Yeah.
Mr. Boot says Argentina are going to the World Cup. They've got Iceland, Croatia, and Nigeria. Black Death says hello. Homegrown Canadian FPV says hello. And Bosnia Zapanad wants to know whereabouts you are going on your travels in Europe. And Ranelin Naipo says hello to you as well.
Hello, Ranelin. How are you?
I'm Steve Vlogs. So if you're not subscribed to Alina, I'm just putting the link up again for you to subscribe to her channel.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So
Ranelin, what time is there in Hawaii?
Yeah. So what whereabouts are you traveling to in Europe then?
What? Sorry?
Whereabouts, what countries are you visiting in Europe?
Yes. I'm going to visit first Rome, then that will be Italy, and then France, the UK, and then I'm going to meet my dad's family in Spain. So I've never met them before, so I'm going to go there and meet all the Blasquez, which is our last name. And I'm going to Madrid and also Salamanca. So yes, that's where we're going to be going. And I'm so excited because for Americans, I'm an American. I mean, I'm a South American, but to travel to this beautiful continent is such an amazing adventure for us. So I'm very excited about that trip. I'm going to be vlogging and Instagramming everything.
Yeah. Ranelin Naipo says, I just love Alina. Yeah, we all do. Naturally, Mark from Toronto, he says, have fun in Spain and have a good time. So hopefully, when you're in London, because I see on one of the videos I looked at today, you mentioned you was in London to Gail, and you was hoping that Gail will meet up with you. So
yes. Is she going to be there? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, well, she's due back in the UK on Thursday. She's going up to Edinburgh, and then she's working the weekend. So she will be home in London. So hopefully, you might get to meet our Gail in person.
I'm so excited about that. So excited. I just want to meet her. And I wanted to say hi, Ranelin, and I love you too. And yes, I would love to meet you all, but you're not going to be near London, so.
No, I'm going to be in Spain when you come over to London, because I'm going to Spain the 6th till March the 7th.
Oh, okay.
And it's a 3-hour drive from where I am to Madrid. So I'll have a look, see if there's any train times, and I might try to get to meet you in Madrid.
Ooh, that would be great. I will message you.
Yeah, Pixie's just come in and he says hello. Oh yeah, and Ranelin Naipo has said, yes, Alina and Gail should vlog together.
Yes, I would love that. Yes.
Yeah, I would as well. That would be great. Alan Oxendine says good evening to us. He's from the States.
Hello.
So
Thank you for
Hopefully,
watching.
hopefully, there's Alina's channel again. The link is, so don't forget to sub to her. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. We've got 19 watching.
Great. Hey.
Chris says, or Pixie's channel says, what editing software do you use for editing your videos?
Yes, I was just talking to you earlier about that, and it's Adobe. That's the one I use. Adobe. You know, I'm an
Creative Cloud, yeah, Adobe Elements, or
yes, CC.
yeah,
That
yeah,
one.
Adobe CC, yeah, yeah.
Yes, that's the one I use. And I said, okay, if I'm going to edit, I'm going to learn one program and I'm going to do it. Because believe me, if I can do it, anybody can. Because I am, I've never been too into tech stuff and all that. And so I'm doing well so far. Keith is guiding me with the Hangouts and all. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Well, that
barely doing.
Hangout, doing live streams through YouTube and Hangouts is ever so easy, and live streaming seems to be the way people are going. There's a lot of people live streaming during the day. You know, I mean, I've just been on, and there's 20 of my subscribers who I subscribe to who are now live streaming. Oh, we've got Frances Happiness Sparkles in the room, and she says
Hey,
hi to you.
hi. Thank you for being there. Hi.
Yeah, thanks a lot for coming in, Frances. Yeah, as you can see, we've got the lovely Alina.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hi.
So another one of your videos was best vacation spots when you did the SSS Vader about a year ago. So
Oh my.
if I came over to Argentina anytime, where would you recommend that I visit?
Oh, I would definitely say go to Buenos Aires, go to downtown Buenos Aires, which is very pretty. We have sort of a it looks a bit like Madrid and a bit like Paris in a way. And the construction is from it's at that time when they built that, it was sort of a copy of that. So yeah, that's what we did. And they used to call Little Paris Buenos Aires way back when. So I would definitely say go there and then south, like to where the colder temperatures are, like Villa Langostura. That's where I don't know if you know we have a princess, which is from the Netherlands. Well, she's actually I think she's a queen, right? The
Yeah,
queen of Netherlands, and well, she has a property there, I think, and yeah, they usually go. It's a beautiful place. It's very country-like, and we have. You can ski, you have beautiful lakes, Patagonia, and all that. I would say go there for sure. But Argentina is very beautiful, really. Okay, I'm biased, but it is.
yeah, yeah.
uh,
So on some of your vlogs, then could we see downtown Argentina?
yes, we do
But
have.
Buenos Aires, I mean. Sorry.
Buenos Aires, Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Yes, we have. I have one, which is the one at the a big library. I don't know if you saw that one, and I think I went to San Telmo once, but I should definitely go and film the classical parts of Argentina for sure, and just go and do a vlog there. I have to do that still. I owe you that, guys. Yeah.
Anna Rammel says hello to everyone. And True Drone Review says hello.
Hi.
Alina Ranelin Naipo says, what's the weather like in Argentina? It's beautiful.
Oh.
Is it beautiful right now?
Yes, right now it's very hot. We are melting basically, and it's very, very hot. And because it's summer, and in winter it tends to go down to 0, 4 degrees Celsius. And but it never snows here. It doesn't snow here in Buenos Aires, and yeah, we have mild temperatures, I think. Although summers are getting warmer and warmer, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody in the chat window got any questions for the lovely Alina? I mean, I've got
Yeah.
quite a few here, you know. So,
Great.
so yeah, it is one because I watched this one on the SS Spader that you did. How I use my talents every day. I I enjoyed that one. I thought it was very good. So
Really?
yeah. So
My first videos were those. Yeah.
yeah, I know, but I can see how you have improved in the last year.
Oh, thank you.
You've
Thank you.
got a lot more confident in front of the camera, and your style has changed. You know, I mean, I watched the one over the Christmas period where you had the owl and the makeup in that owl gift. I thought that was brilliant. That was.
Yeah.
So Anna Rammel says, "What motivated you to start your channel?" I know you've answered that earlier on, but you know,
Yeah.
for
Well,
Anna's sake,
that's a great question because I don't know. I started with my blog first, like I said before, but what motivated me was to, I think, in a nutshell, it would be to communicate more with people. I feel like through the blog, I wasn't able to, communicate more face to face, real stuff. And when you talk, you see the face, you see the expressions, and it's very different. I think it's more real, and that's what I think. What I wanted to communicate more with people, and I love answering the comments. I answer every comment. Thankfully, I'm not that big and I can do that. And yes, I love that part of, interchanging ideas. I take my subscribers, whatever they want to tell me, I take it, and, I make new videos, and I'm making all the videos that they say. I have a giveaway video and they propose loads of questions and things that I could do. I asked them and they answered. So, yes, that's what I'm doing, and that's why I think that's my motivation. Community, really, because I think.
yeah,
What do you think, Keith?
yeah, I agree there. I'm just saying hello to Thorn Draven. He's in. It's a great.
Hello.
Ranelin Naipo says Alina has such a great channel. She's so gracious with her subscribers.
Oh,
Brandon Holt
you are
Vlogs,
too.
hey, can you help me to hit the 500 subs? So if you can, go over and sub to Brandon Holt Vlogs.
Okay.
Help
What's his
him
name?
to reach his 500. I've just
Oh,
subscribed. So you've got another one there, Brandon. So don't forget to support people back as well, Brandon.
I will write down the numbers. write down the names.
Yeah. And then Happiness Sparkles Francis says, Alina is a wonderful girl and so genuine.
Oh, thank you. You are too. You're so sweet, Francis.
Yeah.
Always.
And Anna Ram will subscribe to you and she will watch your videos after the live chat. Oh,
Great.
we've got
Thank you.
Lady Crimson in now. We've got Steve in. Hello, Steve. Good evening.
Hi.
Crimson Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think to our Crimo then, Alina? What's your opinion of Steve?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your opinion of Steve, Crimson Fantasy.
Yes. Well, I've heard a lot about him. Through your channel, through Gail's channel, Pauline Just Living, Haley Louise, who else? Everybody. And I think he's very creative. Like, I saw what he did, and I just love, bumping into those. Those are really fantasies. It's amazing. He's very talented. I think, really, really.
Yeah. And Francis wants to know when you are launching your handbag range.
Ooh, right. I started blogging the whole process of starting my own business. And then I, went through a divorce. So I slowed down on that, and now I'm going to start March this year. I'm going back after I come back from Europe, because I don't know, Francis, if you know, but I'm going to Europe next Monday, and I'm going to be there with my two sons and my parents. And when I come back home, I'm going to start again. I have everything set up. I have the models done. I have them up there. I wanted to show you, but I can't still. And yes, I have everything ready to go. And my accountant said, hold on, because of Argentine issues with taxes and all that, it's better for you to start in, this year, 2018. So after my vacations, I'm going to start. Yeah.
And will that be a full-time business, or are you still doing your counselling job?
No, I'm not working as a counselor. And it's all that's why in my Instagram I say I'm a counselor at heart, because once you're a counselor, you never stop being a counselor, because
Yeah,
you just keep researching and studying all the time, because it's in you and you're interested. But what I'm going to do is that will be my full-time job, and I will never stop making YouTube videos. I hope,
yeah,
knock on wood, as long as I can, because that's what I enjoy the most. So you gotta work,
yeah.
and luckily I can do this handbag business and all that I will enjoy too. But I love my YouTube, so I will do those two things
Yeah.
mainly.
So Ranelin Naipo says she can't wait for your handbag line. So by the looks of it, you're going to get a few orders from your subscribers.
Oh my god, I wanna give everybody one. Just if I could, I would. Yes, thank you. That would be great.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm so
And,
excited. I know she's going to like the models, because I made one thinking about her. So I was thinking of her when I made it, and I like the same things that she likes. So yeah, we
so,
are
so, so have you
connected.
got one in mind for Francis? Because I mean, I watched the last video or a recent video of Francis's, and she is getting rid of most of it. Well, she's having a
Yeah.
collection of handbags until you start, Alina, and then she'll build up again with your handbags, won't she?
That's a great idea. Yes. Yes, I would love that. And that Michael Kors one that you have, Francis, the quilted one. Okay, I've got you covered. Let me just say that. There's one in
So
the line.
yeah, so have you got premises, or will you be making them at home?
Well, I have a factory, a leather factory that makes them, and it's in the vlogs that I searched, everywhere in Buenos Aires, and until I found these guys that make these beautiful quality handbags, and they are, leather. The butter is soft leather and good quality, and yes, that's what I have. I ordered that to that factory, and then they sell them to me, and I design them, and I say, okay, I want this, make this, and then I get them. Yeah, and
Oh,
then if I want a special, something, I have to go get it, like hardware or you know all
yeah.
that.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these then. So
Yeah,
I might treat my missus.
right.
Yeah,
I'd love to
yeah.
send you something for her.
Designed
Yeah.
by Alina. That will be good. 20 viewers we've got in now. We're keeping them happy. Thorn and Crimo
Yeah.
were talking. Ranelin Naipo says, we want to help Alina with her handbag line. Yeah.
I know,
Oh,
I know. These people are so lovely and supportive, kids. I know you know them too. So they are so supportive, and I'm such a
yeah.
small channel, and they are bigger than me, like you, and you're supporting me. Just cannot believe this. This community is amazing. It's real. I was at first I was like wary to the first video that you public and all that, because you hear so much about big YouTubers saying that they have problems with subscribers and with drama and all that. I've had nothing, knock on wood again. But really, it's just lovely people all around. That's great. I know,
Yeah.
it's
Ranelin Naipo says,
overwhelming.
how many handbags do you plan to start with?
I'm starting very small, and I have 4 models already, and that's how I'm starting. We'll see how it goes, because I'm going to send them. My plan is to work from home because I have these 2 kids that they are the light of my life, and I prioritize being at home with them. So that's how I design my business, so I can work from home and send everybody to send my bags through mail.
Yeah.
So yes, and with our new president, which I'm so glad he's here now, as opposed to our last president. But our new president is changing the exporting,
Yeah. Yeah.
to export things. Yeah, and
Jeanette Pickering says, has Alina also thought about creating her own skincare products?
Ooh, my own skincare products. Oh, that would be great. I would love that. That's a great question, because when I started my idea of making bags, handbags, and I wanted to make a whole brand of around the subject of empowering people and women especially. So, and I want add products that work well for women and that are comfy and that are comfortable to use and that you go to every day. So it will be like handpicked. Like, I would want to add like a dress, pants, and adding skincare would be just my dream come true. Yeah, if I could. Thank you for that question.
And Pixie's channel says, apart from handbags, do you design clothes as well?
Well, what I do is I've always, since this, I have this in me since I was a little girl, and I've always was very detail oriented to fashion and clothes and handbags and makeup, and I just love that. I love makeup and skincare, and so yes, I design my bags, but there's one especially that I said, okay, I want this Chanel bag, but I cannot pay it. I will not pay that amount of money for a handbag. So I'm going to make it a very similar one and adapt it to my needs and what I think other women need from all the videos that I watched, like Francis' videos where she talks about her handbags. So yes, that's how I design. Like, it's very, it's something that I feel like I need. Like, this dress, for example, is so comfortable, and I'm going to have this dress as well in the future because I made a video about this one too.
Look forward to
Yeah.
that one then. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to scroll back through the chat, because Crimson Fantasy says, could you make him an handbag that shimmers in the light, please?
The shimmers in the light. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. You're so creative. That would be great for my line, to have a person that adds, such creativity, out of the box thinking. Wow, that's great. That's
Yeah,
I have
because
to think about that one.
he wants a man handbag. Steve, don't he?
Yeah, that's exciting. I like that idea. Yes, yes. I know. Why is it that, guys don't have those many options, for handbags?
Well, I mean, if you're good at designing, Alina, the market's out there to build a very successful business. Well, thank you
Yeah.
very much, Anna Rammel. Really appreciate that. And Francis says, yes, quality doesn't have to cost a fortune. So have you got a rough idea the price range that your handbags are going to cost?
Ooh, the price range. Okay. I'm still in pesos right now, and I'm a mess with dollars and all that. So I think the most expensive one that I have is $250, and that's a lot of money. But and it's quality, like, the best. So that's what I know. The leather is the best because we do have great leather here, and handcrafting people, they're the best. Like, there's a guy that's been doing this for years and years, and that's the one that's making my bags. And I made sure that he was the one that was making the bags. So it's like first quality, Gucci and all that, I would not compare to them, but because they have better hardware, I think I have to come clean here. I still need to get the best hardware, but I have a good hardware. So I found it, and but it's not that high quality yet in Argentina because of we need to import that. And but yeah, we have great leather and what do you say, handcraft ship? Yeah, handcraft ship. And so yes, my idea is to get great quality at a low price, just like what Ranalyn said,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So
Cheerio,
yeah.
Ranelyn's going, and thank you very much, Pixie and Anna.
Bye.
Um, oh,
Thank you.
Christopher says, "How about shoes and boots?" Well, you're going to have a lot to do, you are, Alina. I can see
Wow,
that
you are getting me busy. Yeah.
in your
Yes.
time. And
Yes.
Dawn Draven's just said, "Good to see you, Ranelyn." So, but it's
She.
just nice to see you, Thorn, in these on my channel again and back uploading and taking part in live streams.
Yeah. Thank you so
So,
much, everybody, for watching. And Keith, I want to thank you so much for this interview. Yeah. Thank you.
yeah, well, it's not my usual type because I've got tons of questions to ask you, but because
Oh,
I'm looking at the chat, which I
I
don't
just wanted to
normally
thank you
do.
in case everybody leaves. Yeah.
So, what's the most adventurous uh, thing you've ever done?
Oh, the most adventurous. For sure, that would be going to another country and moving to another country. And I lived in Atlanta, in Georgia, for 3 years while I was studying for my master's degree. So, yes, and the difference there when you're doing a master's degree is everything is, you have to speak all the time in your classes to everybody like you. And that was the hardest thing for me to do, not because of the language so much, but because I'm very an introvert. So
Yeah,
it's hard for me to be with lots of people at the same time. And yeah, so that was the most adventurous thing for me.
yeah.
Definitely.
Tammy's makeup treats asks, "Will you be making matching wallets too, or
Yes.
piercing?"
Yes. Definitely. Yes. Yes, I'm doing that too. The wallets. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Anna, for joining in and for your donation. Really appreciate that. So, yeah, Tammy, makeup treats with your handbags. Yeah. So you are doing the purses or wallets. And I forget who asked, but could you make some some bags for lipo batteries for the drone batteries to keep them warm?
Oh, wow. Yes, I could do that. Definitely. Whatever you need. Because you just have to I will have to research that and, let me know how that works.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Well, because the warmer the battery, the better they perform in the drones. So, we could do with something that keeps back their batteries warm. But because you got batteries different sizes, you'd have to make them for each individual drone
Oh,
type of
okay.
thing.
Yes, 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 I see.
And
Yes.
grandmother's in the house. What else? Happiness sparkles. Francis says, uh, Alina is so relaxed on this interview. Oh,
Oh,
DM
thank
Mix Up's
you.
in the house as well. Hello, DM Mix Up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So this should get you used to doing live vlogging while you're out.
Yes, Keith, I was thinking you're pushing me to do different things, like to get out of the box and, just go for it because otherwise I would definitely not do this. I would just keep on recording and uploading. But thanks to you, I'm doing this. Today I uploaded that short video saying that I was going to be live through my phone, and that's a complete something different for me. So,
Yeah,
and this live, through you, I downloaded the app and I'm here
yeah.
now. So thank you for that.
Grant Hubbard says, "Who's this pretty lady on here?"
Oh, thank you.
I've just put a link in for you, Grant. So go over and support Alina. She's from Argentina. Um, lovely lady.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm from Argentina, from Buenos Aires. Yes.
Alan says he has to get out of his comfort zone. It's hard, but it's achievable. I mean, I have been behind a camera for what, since 1988. I first started filming, and I never used to get in front of the camera until what, 10 months ago, 11 months ago, when I first did my first interview on here, and I was so nervous. But now it just
No.
comes naturally, you know. And I do a lot of research when I'm interviewing people such as yourself.
I can tell. I can tell.
But all that research goes now because I never asked the questions.
I know. I know. Yeah, because it comes as natural now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like we're
Yeah.
in the same room and just talking.
Yeah.
Thank you, Francis. Francis says I've come a long way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing my interview with Happiness Sparkles because she
Yes, I know.
always said no to me, but you know, she said yes
Yes,
now.
say
So
yes, Francis. Francis, say yes. It's so easy and he's so nice and sweet and he will guide you. I had no idea how to do this, but he did. So, yeah. It's all his, his merit. He did it all. So,
thank you
yeah.
very much, Lena. The Bacon Diva says hi, everybody. She's in as well. Nice of you to come in. And we've still got 80. I'm working up to it, Keith. Well, anytime, whenever you're ready, Francis, and you feel at ease. I mean, I could do a three-way interview with
Yeah.
yourself in, Gail in, and Alina in, or Pauline's just living, and we'll have a chat about anything and everything. Because I can
Yes.
chat about anything,
Oh, I
even
love that.
makeup. Even though I don't put makeup on, I can talk about makeup.
I know. You know the pupa owl? You know the owl? So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
set. You're set to go.
Yeah, I thought that was brilliant, you know, and because you like owls,
Yes.
I am going to try and get out and do a bit of filming in the spring and get you a tawny owl, a little owl, a barn owl, and
Ooh.
you know, because I'm into wildlife filming and I do like that. I mean, I got my first kingfisher on film about a year ago, and
Mm.
I'd always wanted to film a kingfisher, but never saw one. You know, I'd seen them,
Yeah.
like when I was down in near the River Avon. I saw quite a few, but I never used to have my camera with me. So I've learnt now that the camera stays in the glove compartment of the car, so that if I see anything, I can pull up and hopefully get the shot. Oh, Darwin Droning's in, Richard. Aye, he says. So, Darwin, Richard, if you haven't subscribed to Alina, I am putting the link in again for people to go over and support Eclectic Alu's channel, Alina.
Thank you so much, Keith. Have you seen my vlogs where I filmed a few owls? Did you
Yeah, yeah,
catch them?
yeah. I've watched, you know, I've
Okay.
seen those, you know. And so, why do you like owls?
Oh, that's a question that I don't know the answer to because when I was very little, my mom always told me that I was, she would say, Alina, which one do you like? And I was like, I don't know, less than two. And I would always point to the same type of bird. And I would say owl, they were all owls. So I don't, and ever since I started collecting them, like I have a few now they're in boxes, but I had them when I was younger in my bedroom, loads of owls, like from different parts of the world and from different provinces in Argentina, and I just love them. I really, now that I can, rationalize it, I like the big eyes and the fact that they can turn their heads
Yeah,
all around.
round, yeah,
And
yeah.
they're cute, I think. Yeah.
So, would you like to keep or breed owls as a hobby?
No, that's a complete different thing. I just like watching them and watching them how they fly and in
Yeah.
nature. I don't want to keep them or anything like that. No,
I,
no,
I
no.
will try and find out. I when I was in business, I filmed a rescue centre that used to rescue owls, sparrowhawks, cats, dogs, and quite a few other animals. And I've got it on video, but I've got about 200 videos here that I'll have to look through to go and find it. And then I'll try and put it up to my channel because I think you would enjoy that.
Yes, 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 I would.
Yeah, because
Okay. Yeah.
when I used to do a lot of commercial work, we did wedding shops and fashion shows, uh, cars, you name it. I've filmed it, and I'll have to get some of them put over to import them into the computer and put them up. I put a few of my oldie ones on, but
Yeah.
it's very time consuming.
Yeah, I like
Island,
the one your vlogs when you go and film nature. I just love those. Those are beautiful. And apart from that, England, it's so beautiful. Like with all the greenery, it's very green because I assume it rains a lot. And yeah, it's very pretty to watch that on film, I think.
Bobby Shane's asked, "Hey Gramps, what's your greatest achievement in your life?" Reaching
Mine?
this age, I'm 68 next month. Uh, Getting through life really, because life is hard, especially now. Because I'd hate to be Alina's children's age, because I think that I've lived through the best time when um, people could go abroad, people had the money, they could buy their homes, mortgages were very reasonable. Now, I think life, the future for children now isn't all that good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Right.
know whether you agree with that, because I mean, as you say, you're in your mid 40s, 21. Sorry about that, Alina. 21, I should say. And basically, uh, I think that are there going to be the jobs for the children? Are they going to be able to buy a home, especially in a city like Buenos Aires? Because I bet the price of property is very expensive there.
It is. It's very expensive. Just, it's funny that you say that because just yesterday I was talking about that with my friends, and I have two professional friends. Like one is an agronomer, the engineer that works on fields and all that, and the other one is a nutritionist, and they are not able to buy their own homes because of the economy here, and they work a lot, and that's crazy, like, and then that's our main preoccupation. We worry about that for our kids in the future because it's tough, you know and it's, I don't know. I know my parents always said, before you would work hard and you would get what you want, but now it's not that easy, and in
No,
the
no,
future I don't think it will be.
wherever you are in the world, people all have the same problems. Yeah. Hello, Mel. Nice to have you on here. And AKA Our Life, Keith and Abby are still here.
Woo!
Uh,
Hi again. Your other Keith, the other
yeah,
Keith.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I tell you what,
I
I
love you.
enjoyed interviewing Keith and Abby. I'm looking forward to a year's time when I can re-interview them again. Because
I
their
know.
channel is growing at such a pace now. I mean, well, what I should say, couple of months, and they'll be up to the 2,000 mark.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
they're growing exponentially. I
yeah,
know because they are just. I know they transmit this happy vibe and this healthy, happy, real vibe. They are unique. I think they are so, nice people. You can
yeah.
see it.
Very nice people.
Yeah.
Francis has got to go now. Cheerio, Francis. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate you staying on for quite a
Yeah.
while.
Thank you. Bye.
So things have changed, Mel. They have. So Mel, would you like to ask Alina anything? Have you got any questions that you would like to ask this lovely lady? And the Baking Divas subscribe to you? Oh, we've got Martin of Jeffrey's World talking about nice people. Great. Oh,
Oh, hi.
I'm over the moon with all these lovely people in here tonight. It's really made this interview brilliant. You know,
Yes.
I've had a great, lovely lady on talking to me, and I've had all these in the chat. I have a
Thank you.
question. Yes, Mel, what's the question? And who's it for? Is it for Alina or will it be for me? So, wait a minute. I'm just.
Do you see
Oh,
me?
yeah, that's
Do,
another one that
do you
I'd
need
like
the,
to ask you. Uh,
what?
if you had your choice, where in the world besides Buenos Aires would you like to live?
Oh, yeah. I will tell you when I come back from Europe, but I'm sure every country that I will visit, yeah, like Spain or London. My kids and I are so excited to visit London, and I don't know if Paris. Not sure, but I like it, of course, and as a
Well, you know,
visitor.
Paris is all about romance, so be careful.
Yeah, right.
So, Mel asks, what advice would you give the youth of today?
Ooh, the youth of today. My kids. I have two boys. They're 11 and 13. And, you know, advice for the parents I would give just talk to your kids. Just talk to them and try to be in contact with them because, and it would be healthy for them to have like goals always. Yeah, that's what I would tell them. Keep a goal in mind and go for that. Don't let anybody be in your way of what you want to do. Like sometimes you have bad companies and all that, and keep clear of what good people are. So that's the important thing, I think. Be with honest people, like with values. Always search for that. Yeah.
We've got Gaming Geek just come in, and it's me, Gaming. Hello to you too. Nice to have you
Hello.
in. So, and Osbeach Andy's just said he's going. So, thanks a lot for coming in, Andy. He was the last one who I interviewed. Really enjoyed that interview. I've got another 6, and I will make it 50 interviews on YouTube. Oh, I wonder
Wow.
who's going to be me 50th.
We have to interview you now.
Yeah. AKA Our Life, Keith and Abby have asked, uh, who is Alina's favourite designer? Herself.
Oh yeah, Alina Blasquez. No. Yes, I like Chanel bags a lot and some Gucci models too, some Gucci Chanel bags, and I like Calvin Klein. I love that because I like simple things like Carolina Herrera too, and there's lots of designers that I like, and there are new ones as well that they're very good, and yeah, mainly from there are lots from Europe that I like because fashion. Yeah, and there's an Argentine it girl now in New York, and she's designing clothes with a gaucho vibe. The gauchos from Argentina, and she's good too. I like her too. Sofia Barat, that's her name. So yeah, I have a lot of interesting designers that I like. Do you see me? Because it's getting darker here.
Yeah. I see you.
I
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
light.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. The Baking Diva says you have very nice tasting handbags.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, and thanks, Matt, for joining us. Act Naturally, really appreciate that. Oh, and we've got Alex in Everyday Visuals. Hello,
Hi.
Alex. He's another
Hello.
young lad, young person who I really want to interview, but I keep on missing him. So I will have to get round to getting that. Mel asks, Alina, what inspires you? If you could only read one book stranded on an island, what would it be?
One book? Ooh,
He
no,
says,
not one, not one.
what book, if you were stranded on an island, would you take
Oh,
and read with you?
I would take one from Cristina Bajo, which is an Argentine writer. She has lots of books, but yeah, it's a novel. But one book that I would like everybody to read because it's interesting. I think it's good for, to keep in mind. It's Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, you know? Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. I think that's the name. Is that okay? Does that
Yeah.
sound correct?
And
Yeah.
Mel also says, what motto do you live by?
Ooh, do I have a motto? Yeah, what I do, what I always prioritize is what I like is listening to people, empowering people, make them feel that they're okay, they are worth it, helping people. That's what I naturally do. Like, I tend to do that. That's what my motto is.
Yeah.
And the rest is just enjoy and be grateful. That's another thing, big thing for me. Just be grateful for what you have and you will be happier. Like, that's the key to everything.
Yeah. It's
Appreciate what you already have, and from that you will go, everywhere.
yeah.
I think.
Tammy's makeup treat says she has that book and it's great.
Yeah, you do. It's great.
And
Yes.
it was Everyday Visuals. Alex says, I want to read that book. Supposed to be a good read. Oh, so
Yes, it is.
Mel asks, what's your favourite movie of all time? And do you have a favourite colour and why?
Oh, thank you for all those questions. Well, my movie. I recently watched one. Okay, let's go first with my favorite. I love The Sound of Music because I'm a complete fan. I have the original with the CD that comes with the director interviews and all that. I saw it many times. Then You've Got Mail, that's another one. Sleepless in Seattle, those kinds of movies.
Yeah,
And there's one that I watched recently. I don't know in English, it's the name, but in Spanish would be The Recipe. It's about a chef with I don't know, The Recipe. No, doesn't ring a
yeah.
bell. Maybe they changed the name in Spanish. And yes, it's those kinds of movies I just love. And I don't want any drama because I have enough. In life there's enough drama. So I watch comedies and yeah, romantic movies, all that.
And he also says, what's your favourite colour?
My color? Oh, I love blue, and I also like white a lot. And for handbags, black always, and a blush color too. That's a very pretty color. Yeah.
Yeah. And Tammy's makeup treat says she's got a book choice for you, and it's called Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyers.
Let me write that down. Battlefield of the Mind. Okay. By whom? Who's it?
Joyce Meyers.
Joyce Meyers. Okay. I will read that. The Mind. Thank you. I haven't read that. I will, though. Joyce Mayer. Great.
Oh, good evening, Chris of Pegasus Drone Media. This is Alina, who she's from Buenos Aires in Argentina. So I'll put the link in if you haven't subscribed to her, Chris, because she would appreciate it. Because she has a channel that it's about well-being, about makeup, all sorts
Lifestyle.
really. She's don't you? You're doing vlogs.
Vlog.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
try
yeah,
to, yes, I try to upload one vlog per week. I try. And then another video about either well being or, anything. Could be makeup, beauty, anything, motivational, whatever. Yeah. Things that I like mainly, and motherhood, of course, sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Alex says he's hoping to travel to Argentina soon for the WRC. What's the WRC, Alex? You've got me there. And Mel's just subbed to you as well. So
Thank you. Thank you.
hopefully you've and Alex has just subscribed to you as well. So hopefully you've got a few more subs from tonight's interview, Alina.
Wow, great. Yes, I'd love to, and friends, because we connect. I will check their channels too, of course. So
Yeah. And Alan Oxendine, he's subbed to you. So, but don't just sub. Don't forget to support the channel. Even if you get World Rally Championship. Oh, so the World Rally Championship must be in Argentina. Oh, yeah, I'd love to go to that, Alex. Be brilliant to film, especially with a drone.
Yes, yes.
Oh, here's a good question for you then from Mel. Really like this one. What advice would you give to young mothers about motherhood today?
Oh, to young mothers? I hear an echo. Okay. I would say definitely try to get sleep whenever you can. Accept any help from anybody that you trust. And, just if anybody said, I could help you. Yes, thank you. Here you go. And go for a walk and, enjoy as, if you have a few minutes, just relax and enjoy that time and try at least. And yeah, accept help. That's my main message to you.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. I'm going to finish this interview with Alina because it's now nearly 11 o'clock here in the UK. Okay. I appreciate you all coming in and taking part. And I look forward to seeing you all on my next interview. Here's Mel with a quick question. How do you feel about Pope Francis being from your city?
Pope Francis. Oh, yes. And he's from his family lives like 20 blocks from my house. It's weird. Yes, we're a very Catholic country, so that doesn't surprise me that much. But yes, I feel good because he here everybody knew him for being humble and real and wouldn't go for the big expenses and all that. So yes, I'm pretty proud about that. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Jeff Martin. It's just that I'm trying to keep them about an hour now, these interviews. Otherwise, I tend to get carried away. So I do appreciate you all being in the chat. I appreciate Alina coming on and joining me on this Time with Gramps special tonight. So I'm going to finish the broadcast now. So bye, everyone. Do you want to say bye, Alina?
Bye. Yes, I want to thank you all. Thank you, Keith, for this interview. And thank you, everybody, for watching and asking questions. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Great then. Bye.
Thank you.